This guy made millions in e-commerce by breaking all social media algorithms in 2023.
One day I wake up and I'm 21 years old and I'm worth millions and millions of dollars, and it's like, holy shit. Because TikTok is the Wild West. It's the cheapest CPMs of all the platforms.
Turns out there's a loophole that almost nobody knows about, which can be used to make a lot of money very fast. So I did some research, I figured out what other people are doing as well, I organized this information, and this video is the result of that. If you're interested in dropshipping, TikTok and e-commerce, and you'd like to know who is making a lot of money and how, this video is for you. The easiest way to explain this is by using an analogy of 5 levels of difficulty, so let's start with level 1. This is what most people think dropshipping looks like, but this is only the very beginning of the dropshipping journey. You find a product, you run some ads, you cross your fingers, and you hope to make a profit. Only at this beginner level, people actually pay for ads, because they have no other way of marketing their product. It's very difficult to make a profit this way because a lot of people are trying to do exactly the same, and the cost of ads is going up. But even on level 1, there is ways to improve our chances of success. You can increase the value you're getting from an individual order or the lifetime value of your customer. For example, you can sell related products as a bundle, or you can make a subscription. Another powerful strategy is to give away a free digital product to go along with your main product. For example, Skinny Me Tea, which is a huge e-commerce brand offering detox teas, will send you a free workout and diet plan. This increases the perceived value, but also adds the customer to the email list, which then dramatically increases the lifetime value of that customer. So to recap, on level 1 we can improve our store, but we are still paying for ads, and that's the main thing holding us back. So to solve that, we need to jump to level 2. Level 2. Here is a great example of what it looks like.
I take all of our content creation on my phone. I've never paid for an ad, so I do this all on my own from my iPhone and through TikTok and Instagram.
On level 2, you are no longer paying for TikTok ads, and instead you're posting original content about your product. This is what most people call TikTok organic.
TikTok organic.
And the reason it works is that the TikTok algorithm allows any video to go viral even from a small account. And as you'll see later, it's part of their user acquisition strategy, but nevertheless, this can hugely increase your margins because posting content is basically free. All you need is a phone, and it's best if your product is easy to film because you want to be making a lot of these videos all the time. That's why when you search for things like TikTok made me buy it, usually you find little tech gadgets, decor, beauty products, and generally small items like that. This approach requires less money but more skill to execute, because now you need to understand editing tricks, retention tactics, the algorithm itself, and so on. There are many tutorials on how to do this, but the golden rule of thumb is to take what already works and just remake it.
Same lighting, same background, same everything.
There's people making real money on this, and it's more or less a sustainable strategy if you have a product that people actually want. However, if you have a truly winning product, this approach will not scale very fast because there is a limit on how much you can post as a single person. And also, not every video will go viral. So we need to start scaling beyond one account, both to diversify and improve our chances of going viral, but also to remove ourselves from the equation. What's the point of building an e-commerce brand if it all depends on you posting every single day relentlessly? This is why we need to graduate to level 3, and this is where things are starting to get real crazy. Level 3. There are 2 ways to scale, and one of them is wrong and the other one is right. The wrong one is to go and chase up influencers to try and get them to post about your product on their page. This can be a lot of work because large influencers are spoiled by brands with high compensations, and smaller accounts are not really worth the whole communication effort. Also, just because someone has a following doesn't mean they will go viral, because the algorithm is much more random than people think. The better approach is to create many new accounts for your brand specifically and pay a dedicated creator a flat fee to post on that account all the time. This way you can brief the creator once and they will post for an entire month. Influencers don't want to post frequently about any brand because they risk saturating their audience, so the more accounts you have, the better your chances are of going viral. But this is where you need to avoid one huge pitfall. Don't create the accounts yourself because they will figure out you're trying to abuse the algorithm, so they will shadow ban you. You need to let the creators you hire create their own accounts from their own IP address and with their own phone numbers. Now, you can expect to pay anywhere between $1,000 to $3,000 for 30 videos a month. This might sound like a lot of money, but if any one of those videos goes viral in any given month, you can easily make 10 times of what you spent. Before we go on to level 4, we need to cover important lessons to help you get the most out of your accounts. First, if one of the videos goes viral, you should have all your accounts remake that same video because chances are it's gonna go viral again.
Dude, with TikTok, it's not about reinventing the wheel. There's no originality with TikTok.
And this is why a lot of creators are copying each other. Second, and this is something a lot of people don't know and that Oliver explains incredibly well, you need to respond to comments on your viral videos with new videos. This is a hack that only works with TikTok because they will actually retarget the same audience from the original viral video for free.
It's free retargeting.
Wow.
So to recap, level 3 is when you pay other people to churn out original content instead of you every single day, thus increasing your chances of going viral. But this approach can get expensive as you try to scale to more and more creators, and to solve that problem we need to jump to level 4. Hey, I hope you're getting real value from this video, and if you are, hit the like button for the algorithm. I'm doing a lot of research in this space because I hope to launch my own brand, so if you'd like to get an inside scoop into all the information I'm finding, consider subscribing. Level 4. This is when you dramatically reduce your costs by partially or fully transitioning to an affiliate model. This way you can reduce the cash flow risk, which allows you to work with many more creators. The main challenge at this point is keeping track of the affiliate links, sales and payouts. There are many tools you can use to facilitate this. For example, Oliver uses Social Snowball, but I found many others.
Inevitably, if I have enough content going out every single day, one is going to hit. And all I need is one to hit in order to drive serious impact.
The main limiting factor to level 4 is how many talented creators you can recruit. And this is where the final level comes into play, where traditional rules of content marketing no longer apply. Level 5. This is where you take the most viral content you had on the previous levels, and instead of finding more creators to make similar content, you actually repost the same exact videos from a million new accounts on all other social networks.
I wasn't like super picky, like, oh, you need to be like a super high performing creator, like, or like you need to have X background or whatever. It's like, no, do you have all your limbs and do you have a phone? like let's work.
We're talking thousands of people mass reposting your content, each one from a unique IP address, and each one going viral completely randomly. This wasn't possible before, but let's take a closer look at why it's possible today. The thing that made TikTok so successful is that they allowed any account to go viral, even brand new accounts with 0 followers. Unlike YouTube or Instagram at the time, you didn't need a big following to reach millions on TikTok, and this created a wave of new users flocking to the platform looking for ways to grow quickly. That and somewhat loose content guidelines. And as a result, YouTube and Instagram started losing creators. So now in 2023, they decided to fight back. And so even if you're a brand new account, you can get a video to go viral on Instagram or YouTube Shorts by random chance.
I had a 14-year-old kid who was just reposting my viral content on Instagram Reels. He made more than his fucking parents one month. I think he drove like $50,000 in revenue, completely random. And I can't tell you, he was posting the same videos that the other 2,000 members were posting.
But the algorithms work.
Why did his video go viral and the other guy didn't? I don't know.
This is basically breaking the algorithm because you're posting the same exact video file hundreds of times, and the algorithm has to decide which one goes viral. Inevitably, one video does, and this is how you win. I don't honestly know how long this is going to last, but as of now, it's a loophole that guys like Oliver are using to get insane growth. The platforms are changing so fast because they are competing with each other, and there is a lot more that I found that I don't have the time to put in the video because editing takes me forever. But I started a newsletter, and once a week I'll send you a summary of all my findings, so make sure to sign up, and I'll see you in the next one.